showed my husband the video that I made, and he told me it's not enough. That if I want to tell our story, I have to go back to the beginning. So I'm going to. We moved in here in August of 2018. Our landlord told us that the driveway in front of our porch and the parking spot beside our porch is designated to the downstairs apartment, which is ours. And by New York State civil law, if a landlord assigns a driveway or a parking spot to a certain tenant, the tenant is the only one that can give permission for anybody else to park in the driveway or parking spot. Nobody else. Also, they cannot trespass through that parking spot and driveway. That's trespassing. And it's also a civil law. Now, I said this because it's relevant for what I'm going to say. Okay. So we moved in September of 2018. Our new upstairs neighbors moved in, and our landlord asked us if we give permission for them to use our driveway and parking spot to move their furniture into their apartment, because it was easier for them to do it through the front door. So I agreed, and worst thing I did, it was a bad idea, and you'll find out why. Well, you already know why. So they moved in. Everything was fine. I mean, we got along. Had coffee together. Bartered for, like sugar and coffee, cigarettes and whatnots. And then in November of 2018, Karen Sr., we'll call Diaper Boy Karen Sr., or just Diaper Boy, allowed his brother, which is, I'm calling Karen Jr., and his wife to move in with him. Mind you, we have 4 Jack Russells, males, and they're not neutered yet. Karen Jr. and his wife has 2 female pit bulls, not spaded. So, just to let you know there. So, they told me that, the landlord knows that they're there, that they signed a lease. Everybody signed a lease upstairs. That Karen Jr. and his wife showed the landlord paperwork on their dogs, like shot records and tags. And Karen Sr. and his girlfriend showed our landlord a renter's insurance policy. So I said, okay, whatever. Took them to their word. And so, we got along. Stuff like that. There was a few things, a few hiccups, but we dealt through that. And March came along. And this is 2020, mind you. March 2020. When there was when COVID just started, and we were just finding out about it. And they decided to have a party. They had over 13 people in their apartment. 6 adults or more, and 6 children, ages from a little infant to 14, in a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay? So, they were playing rap music so loud, and I'm not kidding you, this really happened. They played the rap music so loud that it rattled my light fixtures. shook my ceiling fans, knocked pictures off my walls, knocked knickknacks off my shelves. I was asleep, and my husband, around 5:30, my husband, somebody was beating on something. I woke up, I went out there, I was about ready to choose somebody new, you know what, and I saw my husband in our dining room with a broom hitting our ceiling. And, I saw my pictures on the floor, my knickknacks on the floor, and I actually seen the fans and stuff and heard the. And I said, what the H is going on? He said, they've been playing their N-word music all night. I haven't had. I can't get to sleep. And trying to get them to turn their music off. And every single time I hit the ceiling, they would stomp on the floor and turn the music up more. So there was a break in the music. My husband got this out. If you don't turn your N-word music off, I'm calling the cops. Nothing happened. They kept it up. So I got sick of it, and I called the landlord, and I explained to them what was going on. And I guess they got a hold of them because as soon as about 15 minutes later, the music was off, and it was quiet. We couldn't sleep. We couldn't go to sleep. We were too stressed out because, it was loud. So, that was the start of what's gonna happen for the next 2 years. So, but, then we, his wife, or Karen Jr.'s wife, this was just after they moved in because I forgot to tell you about this, overdosed in our driveway. And I had an ambulance, I had a fire truck, and I had a police cruiser in and around my driveway. They resuscitated her. Saying people were yelling at each other and blah blah blah. Didn't really care because it wasn't none of my business. So, and left it at that. Then came the dogs. The rule that our landlord put down is that you clean up after your dogs. And since we've moved in until today, till now, we always done it. When they moved in with their 2 pit bulls, they would take them over to where we take our dogs and let them do their business, and they never cleaned it up, ever. At all. Till this day. So between their dogs, having her overdose in my parking spot, having people coming in and out of my driveway into the parking spot with blaring rap music, all day, all day, all night, 24/7, and talking loudly, going past my window, stomping up and down their stairs, because there's stairs. I'll show you where the stairs is. They'll let me. Come on. Well, hold on here. I ain't gonna show it. So I'm gonna do it this way. It's right here. Right there. That's their part of their stairway. That's in my room. and the rest of the stairway is above our cellarway, or cellar way. It's right against that white wall right there. So I hear everything. I hear him going up and down, thud, 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 which got me up. And if I was asleep, it would wake me up because I'm a very light sleeper. And when I'm woke up, I can't go back to sleep. And then there's the honking of the horn at 5:30 in the morning from their stepmom getting Karen Jr. and his wife to their appointments. So that did it. I got a hold of him, Karen Sr. I told him, I don't want you parking in my driveway anymore. I revoked my permission. So stay out of my driveway, and you tell your brother, Karen Jr., your brother, to take their dogs somewhere else to do their business because I'm not cleaning up after somebody else's dog. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to my own. And that's what I told him. So, that didn't go over well. But mind you, we were still getting along just a little bit. Not a lot. So, also in February of 2020, I sold my 2007 Ford Focus to Karen Jr. for $100. I just wanted to make that point because there's something that's coming up that's gonna click to you. But now I'm gonna have to stop this video because I'm over the 10-minute part, so I'm gonna stop it and we'll get right back on it.